Okay. Okay, we are started. Hi, I am Robin Smith. I am the Instagram expert for Networking Superstars, and we are back with Networking Superstars School. And this episode is the 10 big Instagram no-nos. I'm here with the lovely Laura and the lovely Nicole. Little shout out to Jax, who is with a little emergency at the moment. So hopefully she is feeling better and gets better quick. We are sending you big love because she is watching, but she is quiet.
She's on her tabby.
Yeah, she's on her tabby.
On the tabby.
I did catch that. Yes,
So
I
cute. I want a tabby.
I know.
Be on the tabby.
It's so cool.
Sounds tabby do.
It does tabby do, exactly. I love that one too.
Okay.
Do you guys make fun of our language as well? I really would love to know.
Say anything cool.
Yeah.
We don't, no, we
No,
don't.
I do make lots of fun of you.
Awesome. Okay, so what I want to do first of all is if this is your first time on, and if you go on their little pictures, you will see a little button where you can follow the lovely Laura and the lovely Nicole, and you will get their you will get their Twitter stuff, their blab, if they're hosting the blabs coming up, which I actually don't think either of them are, but other people will be hosting very soon. So you'll get that information. So definitely make sure you follow them. And let's get started. So Instagram, why should you be on Instagram? Okay, let's see. I know I'm talking about another platform, and this is my baby this time. Okay, I've done Facebook, done Twitter, but this is my baby. So Instagram is not the shiny new toy. Okay, first of all, it's been around since 2010, whether you believe it or not. So it's like 6 years old, which I always find so funny. You know, I was a late bloomer on it as myself, and I joined 2 years ago. You know, so you can still get on now, get started, and everything. We actually passed 5 million active users, 300 million daily. That's ridiculous in my opinion. So people are using it. They use it about 21 minutes a day. If you know me, you know my techniques. I usually do it about 30 minutes a day, so I guess I'm well within the average. There are 80 million photos shared daily. I can't even imagine that number. And then 2.5 billion likes daily. Okay, these are huge. Okay, Instagram is engaging. That's one thing I want to say. You know, we always talk about content is king. Well, engagement is queen, and Instagram is the engagement queen. Okay. Now, I know that sounds funny and everything like that, but that's really what you're striving for. Okay, when we talk about numbers, yes, we talk about followers and fans and stuff like that. But I personally, and I'm sure these two ladies would agree, I would rather have 100 engaging people than a million non-engaging people, you know? So really focus on getting people to engage in your content. And that is great and exactly what Instagram does. Next up, it's mobile, okay? People are addicted to these phones, okay? You probably have yours within your hands. There they go. And even on your tablet or your tabby, as Jax called it earlier, you know, you can get Instagram on there too. So we are addicted to these things, okay? It's probably in your hand pretty much all day. It's probably next to your bed when you sleep at night. First thing you touch in the morning, last thing you touch at night. Don't tell your spouse, you know, because it probably is. Okay? So hit them where they are, okay? They're already on there. They're doing this. Hit them where they are. Okay, next up, it's easy to use, okay? Where we were talking last week about Twitter, you know, what were you saying, Nicole? You had to post once an hour or once every 20 minutes, right?
The lifetime of a tweet is 18 minutes on Twitter.
Okay, so you got to be posting all day long, and you know it takes a lot of time to come up with that content. And I mean, we gave you tips and everything, so definitely check out the blab from last week. If not, the Twitter talk that we did, it's actually on the networkingsuperstars.com blog, so check it out. But it's a lot of work. love Twitter, but it's too much work. Instagram, you can post 3 times a day. And you are rocking and rolling, okay? You will have thank you, Laura, for popping that in there, quote, or the chat box. You can have high engagement with just 3 posts a day, and it doesn't take long. So ease to use. And then next up would be to repurpose, okay? We always talk about repurposing. I know I personally, you know, I make content every day. I work hard to do it. I want as many people to see it as possible, you know, and I'm sure, you know, everyone agrees. So what do? Well, I put it on Instagram and I put it on Twitter and I put it on Facebook and I put it on Pinterest and everything like that to get it out there. You can repost content so easily from Instagram. So definitely another one. One of my favorites, okay, now this, some people complain about, but it's actually one of my favorites, is let's try this again. Captive audience, okay? The cool thing about Instagram is there's one link, one clickable link. That's it. You put links anywhere in your post and they're not clickable, but the one clickable link in the bio. So why is this good? Well, you go on, you make posts, people start loving you and liking you, and you're already building that, you know, the know, like, and trust factor before they ever even become a lead. So by the time they become a lead, they're already warmed up to you. They already started loving you. They're a higher quality lead. So yes, you may not get 100 leads a day from Instagram. You might get, say, 20, but they're higher quality. They're more likely to buy from you, work with you, join you, you know, become your reps. So that's who I would focus on because they already know, like, and trust you. And then finally, it's fun, okay? I hope I'm making this. I hope you see how much fun it is, okay? You're looking at pictures all day long. And believe me, it can be a little overwhelming. You know, I'm not going to lie. It can be distracting sometimes because people just put up these cool pictures and it's just a motivating, inspiring place to be, in my opinion. You know, I find sometimes on Facebook, and see if you two agree with me, do you guys find sometimes on Facebook people are very down and mean sometimes, you know? I really do. I hate to say that, but people are moody sometimes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I never find that on Instagram.
It's shiny, happy people.
Exactly.
Some people use Facebook as a place to air their dirty laundry, and it's not. You shouldn't be doing that, guys.
Yeah.
But some people do that, all that
Complaining about
other people who
politics.
like that.
Oh, yeah. Politics, religion. No.
Yeah, no, guys. No.
Yes.
Don't do
No.
that.
So I don't find that on Instagram. I mean, I'm sure maybe I'm not following the people that do that, but it's just a fun, happy place to be, okay? So I want to get into the no-nos, okay? I put this list together a while back, I'm not going to lie. And if you're in my community, you probably saw it a while ago because a couple things happened recently in like that short time right before I put the list together. And I was like, oh no, like no wonder people are having problems. You know, people were asking me to check out their accounts and I was just seeing this and I was like, they're struggling. And the reason they're struggling is certain things that they're doing. So I put a list together of 10. Now we actually have 12 because I wanted to make it two little things. So if you were in my community and you did see this posting, actually, like I said a while ago, there's 2 bonuses at the end. So that's kind of cool. So definitely stick around for those. And what I was going to do is, as I said before, the lovely Jax was supposed to be here. So just a heads up, ladies, I will take care of hers as well. So we'll be good to go, okay? Because I kind of gave her something to say and she's not here. So I'm going to take over hers. So number 1, okay? Now, first of all, before we even start, should we do this list? Because I'm not seeing a lot of love yet.
I was thinking no.
I'm thinking I should just turn this off. What time is it? It's 4:13.
It's 4:13.
Just turn it off and, you know, I'm not seeing a lot of love. I mean, I've been talking and no love. I guess you don't care about Instagram? You don't like me?
I don't know. I mean, Instagram is where it's at.
Yeah, I think maybe we should change the topic, you know? They don't like Instagram.
So I guess they don't want to learn how to get leads from Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's cool. We can keep our secrets.
Yeah.
We can keep them. But you guys know better. We're suckers.
Yes, we are. We need something to talk about for the next, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So number 1, and you guys have all seen it if you've been on Instagram. I think they even do it on Twitter too, which I laugh at. We talked about this last week. That whole follow for follow. Okay, it's hashtag F4F, you see, or follow for follow. You want to talk about desperate, first of all, okay? That's number 1, desperation. PU stinks of it, yes, exactly. Okay. You're gonna reek desperation if somebody sees that. You are not going to get the quality leaders that you want to work with. Okay. I'm talking people like Laura, Nicole, myself, We're leaders, right, girls?
You know it.
You know it. We're not doing that kind of stuff, okay?
No, we don't beg for business.
Exactly.
If you did, don't feel bad. Just
That's
stop
right.
doing it.
Hey, this
Just
is
stop.
a judgment-free zone, guys. That is good. Good. I'm glad you said that, Laura.
Yes.
I used to do it.
We're
I used
having
to do it.
fun. We're being judgment-free.
Yes.
Sure.
Just these people are not going to join your business. They're not going to work from you. Sadly, and I'll kind of give you a little secret. And this kind of goes into one later, but I'm going to explain why. Is the buying followers, a lot of times they're the ones that are going to click your link, and all they want to do is get your name to build their list up higher, so they look, oh wow, look, I have 100,000 followers, and there's zero engagement. And again, like I said earlier, engagement is key. So you do the follow for follow, boom. Okay, stop it immediately. No hashtag follow for follow. Do not do it. Okay, that brings us to number 2, Miss Laura.
Yes, number 2. Sorry, I'm doing 20 things at once. I need to focus on this.
No problem.
Yeah, so this kind of ties into what Robin just said, that if you follow me, I'll follow you back comment on your pictures. So, you know, by all means, guys, ask to connect with people. That's okay. You know, that's engaging. That's starting the conversation. And, you know, there are smarter ways to do it than asking that. But, you know, just saying, if you follow me, I'll follow you back is pretty much the same thing as putting follow for follow. You're just asking for people to bump your numbers up. But it doesn't matter how many numbers you've got if there are people that are not engaging or not targeted market, and you know they basically are not really interested. They just want you to bump theirs so they look popular. And really, it's not cool, man. It's really not cool.
I love that.
Cool. I can say I've never done that. I can say that I've not done that one. So what can you do then? Yes, you could say, this is an awesome picture, I'd love to connect, or something like that. But if you wanted to be a little bit smarter about it, you could actually start a conversation by asking a question. And the key to communication, guys, is questions. If you've not read How to Win Friends and Influence People, then go and learn that, because that's mostly about learning how to ask questions well. So, yeah, basically, if you saw a picture, for example, that was of a place that they were, you could say, where is that? When did you go there? Or if it was a pair of boots, as Robin's example is, cute boots, how much were they? Where did you get them? Ask a question. You know, these kinds of things. Depending
on who it is. Were those boots made for walk-in?
Most boots are not made for walk-in. I'm sure most of them will agree. But, yeah.
Oh no! Okay, continue. Can she get back on?
Yeah, she can. This happened to me in my lab. So
okay.
So yeah, basically leave valuable comments. Always lead with value. Always lead with positivity. Don't ever just write a generic crappy message that basically is like, yeah, look, let's you look awesome. That's so boring. Just write something a bit more ingenious. And that goes across all platforms, but Instagram specifically, because it's so visual, so you can really talk about what value they're giving in their picture or what it is that they're sharing with you. So, the next point, I think, is yours, Nicole.
That's me, yeah. And actually, I'll say, too, just talking about the kinds of comments that you leave on people's posts. And this may just be that because I've been around on Instagram for a long time, but I can spot a spam comment like that because they're all they're very, like you said, superficial, they're generic. Like it, great image, you know, and you've posted, you know, something that's really not fitting for the comment. So be careful. Do not use automated commenters. And really, like Laura said, you know, welcome back.
All of a sudden, Chrome closed down, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, well, we're having a bad lightning storm, so I thought it was me again. But then I realized you were gone. I was like, oh, I'm still there.
It was like the whole I had like 5 tabs open, and everything just closed down. Okay, hopefully.
Boom.
I'm happy
Yeah,
you guys
well,
are still
welcome
able to
back.
talk. I thought everything was going to get closed out.
Yeah, so we carried on. We
Good.
soldiered on. I'm commenting just further on what Laura was saying, but just be thoughtful about your comments. Put a few ounces of brain power into it and make it relevant to the actual image or whatever the person is saying, and just be thoughtful and just make that effort, because when you just leave these standard comments for the sake of it, you're not starting a quality conversation. So, and I won't go too more into that because we'll talk about that more later, I think. But so number 3, and I hate this. I shouldn't even use that word. I detest this with a passion.
Yes.
Detest. This happens to me all the time, and it makes me so mad. Do not tag somebody in your posts ever, unless they've asked you to. Maybe they're doing a contest and it's part of the instructions for the contest, or you've asked for their permission. Never, ever just tag somebody. This happens to me almost daily. Uh-oh. And I will tell you the honest truth that I removed myself and I blocked the person.
Me too. Block them away. Yes, block them away, okay? You just do not want to do that. Again, it's just bad marketing, first of all, okay? All you're doing, I'll explain why people do it, just so you know why not to. Okay. I'll explain why. What you're doing is everyone that's following you is going to see that post, okay? So yes, people are like, oh wow, I'm going to build my list, but no, you're just going to make that person angry at you. And like we said, we will block you, and now you're not going to see any more of our lovely tips. So don't do that, okay? People don't like it at all. If the person's in it, like you said, if they asked you to comment, or asked you to tag, do it. If they're in it, I like to take pictures of for example, in this case, I would tag Laura and I would tag Nicole in it because, hey, they're in the picture, but I'm not going to tag some random person who's not. So don't do that. Hi, Chase. How are you? My little guy is on the tabby, as you guys call it. So I'm very excited that
he's call it that. That's an English word, not a British word.
That's an English word, not a British word. Okay.
No.
We need a cheat sheet.
I need it. Yes, I need to understand the difference, and I need a translator.
I'm not even going to get into it now.
Okay, so number 4. Now, we kind of touched on this already, but do not buy followers, okay? I can't even tell you how many people talk to me every day about, oh, you could have 100,000 followers if you buy them, join this and No, okay? Don't join the websites. Don't waste your money. It's not going to work, okay? 9 times out of 10, these are spammy accounts with no pictures, which is what I love. When you actually look at the person, you will see they have no pictures. And then my favorite is, and I always find this so funny, is the person that sent me that message who claims that, I'm going to get 100,000 followers by tomorrow morning or something like that. You look at their page, they have like 2 followers. It's like, really? Hello, social proof? Not going to work, okay? Do not waste your money. It is basically all spam. They call them ghost followers is what, the term is on Instagram. Again, it's better to have 100 engaged followers than 1 million random people who are never seeing your stuff. You'll just be wasting your time and, in this case, money as well. Next up, number 5, okay? And we kind of touched on this. I told you Instagram is a happy place, okay? Do not be negative. Smile, exactly. Smile, you're very happy, right? Happy, joy kind of thing, okay? Be bubbly, happy, show things off. If you're having a bad day, I understand, okay? We all have bad days. We all need pick-me-ups and everything like that. Honestly, when I need to pick me up, what do? I go to Instagram because I know that's where I'm going to get it. It's really funny. That's where I go. If you put up inspiration and motivation and everything like that, people love you. If you put up depressing stuff, people
don't love you.
They don't love you. They're going to unfollow you. They're not going to follow you to begin with. Just keep it away, okay? It's bad business etiquette, I guess would be the best term, and we are in here for business, okay? How about number 6, Laura?
Don't overpost this number.
Number 6.
We mentioned earlier that you can do this in 3 to 5 posts a day, and it's not like Twitter. It's more like Facebook in the respect that if you start chalking up other people's news feeds or I don't even know what they call it on Instagram. What is that? I guess it's the news feed.
The feed. It's the feed. Yeah.
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 People are going to get annoyed with you, and it's happened to me where people have just posted, and I'm kind of like, what? I don't want to see 100 pictures of this guy's holiday. Get out, kind of thing. And I unfollowed him, you know. But I was like, yeah, okay, maybe 1 or 2 pictures of his holiday would have been quite nice to see. Well, that looks nice to go there, but not 100 of him and his wife holding a glass of wine in every other place. You know, it was just a bit overkill. And the thing is, with Instagram, is you can only post 1 picture at a time. Or you can make a collage, I guess. But if you do what you try to do on Facebook and upload 20 pictures at one time, which happen to all just like lump together, and people see Laura uploaded 20 pictures, and then you click on and go through the pictures if you really wanted to see them. It doesn't like come at a picture. That's what it does on Instagram. It goes picture. Suddenly, all of your followers are like, "What's she doing? She's gone mad." So yeah, don't do it. Just try and stick to 3 to 5 because it's really important you don't annoy the people that are following you. You want to engage them. You want to attract them to you. So it's not like Twitter at all. Twitter is so very different. Very different platform. So just keep that in mind. When you're posting, think about when you're going to post it and how you're going to post it, and put it. I would recommend putting it through the day rather than together, just so you're tipping it out there, drip.
Exactly. Except for one time. I have one trick though. When you're first starting out, upload 6 pictures right away. That way. Okay, that way when somebody sees your bio and the bottom part on their phone, they're going to see the first 6 pictures.
Yeah.
So that's the only time you want to bam. You want to have 6 pictures ready to go when you're first starting out on Instagram. Other than that, like she said, drip them out through the day. Couple of, hours in between would be great.
Yeah. So definitely
yeah, mine too. I love when I see like 5 pictures from the same person and I'm like, really, And the worst part, and we'll get into it later, is all their products.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Number 7, which is the flip side.
Don't underpost. And this is important because if somebody, and I know this is what goes through my mind, if I'm going to follow somebody, I'm following them for value. And if I go and I don't see a consistent presence, I'm going to forget about them. If they're not there every single day, I'm not going to remember, or I'm not going to bother to go back anymore to see, what they may have posted for that day. Because ultimately, yes, of course, you want to show up in people's feeds, but you also want them to seek you out and think, ooh, I want to go see what Robin's posting today. I want to go see what Laura had to say today, something like that and that's, I don't want to get off into other tangents, but you want people to remember and come seek you out. So they're not going to do that if you don't give them a reason and you don't have a consistent presence. So you've got to be there every single day. Just as you don't want to overpost, you don't want to underpost. The minute I check out someone's profile and I don't see that they posted recently, that's it for me. I don't follow, or I unfollow and I don't go back. So you don't want that to happen to you. So make sure that you're there every single day, with your posting. Consistency is the key.
Yes. And I mean, maybe once a day, we're saying 3 to 5 times a day, which I know for some people is a lot. But even if you show up once a day, that
there.
You'll still build it. Exactly. You're consistent. Oh. Sorry. We are potty training and, I'm getting yelled at, but he could do it by himself. He just, for some reason, think mommy still has to be there. Anyway, the next one would be number 8. And this to me is a no-brainer, but I see it all the time. Don't post blurry pictures, okay? I understand, it's visual, okay? It's a visual thing, happy, like I said, happy pictures, clear pictures, because Instagram is visual, okay? Now, I understand you're taking a picture. Sometimes it ain't perfect, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect like a designer did it or something like that, brand photographer. But on your phone, you can take pretty nice pictures, I think. I would think so, right? I mean, most people can, okay. But I am amazed how many times I see a whole setup and they're all blurry, weird pictures, of this like fuzz for the most part, we can't see what it is, okay? Instagram is very, very visual, more visual than anything else. So, kind of take some time with your pictures, even if you have to take multiple of them, okay? Next up is kind of exactly what I just said, is do not post your product over and over and over and over and over, okay? This is exactly. Do not make do not make it a catalog. Like you would flip through, a catalog like that. Do not do that. Okay. That is number one, in my opinion, how people will unfollow you right away.
Do you ever see those accounts that you go to and it's literally the same image over and over and over and over and over and over? Why?
Exactly.
Why are you doing that?
Okay.
Yeah.
It is hilarious when I see this. Okay. Or it'll be like before and after, before and after, before and after. No. Okay. I'm not saying you can't post your product. Okay. Yes. You need to, we are in business. We need to post our product. We need to make sales. We need to make money, right? But there's a time and place. Okay. My rule, I've said it over and over, and I'll say it again. My formula that I use, that I highly suggest you use, it will give you a beautiful account. 80% value. Value being tips, inspiration, motivation, stuff like that. 10% fun, family, kind of stuff like that. And then that last 10% promos. Okay. You can promote your stuff. Definitely do it. Also, if you can take your promo and make it like a story. So for example, instead of a picture of like a handbag, show a nice dressed woman with the handbag, kind of thing. Get yourself dressed up, then take the picture of the handbag. Kind of give it a background story, instead of just, sitting on the table, show it in action, because people are going to buy that action, buy that lifestyle that that person is creating. So again, you're selling travel, for example. Do not just take pictures of like tickets and stuff like that, not going to work, or websites. I actually,
gosh, I have to have those tickets. I have to have them.
Well, I laughed because I commented on somebody's the other day, and that they had tickets for like all these different places. And I had to ask them what they were doing, because I was like, my first thought was, oh wow, they're on this grand tour, But then I looked and they were just tickets online. Like, basically they just pretended to buy tickets and put up there. And I got yes. I got talking to them, and that they basically admitted to that, And I said, I was like, well, why don't you just show the lifestyle, which is what I thought you were doing, and show people, sitting on a beach, relaxing, drinking a bottle of water or wine or whatever your margaritas, whatever your drink of choice is on the beach. Show the lifestyle, because people are going to buy that lifestyle. And then this just nice segue goes right into number 10 for Laura.
I've lost my place.
All the way at the bottom.
Yeah, I've modelled my cheeks up just to confuse my life.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to say?
Yeah, just tell me what it is, and then I'll...
do not overpost personal on a business account.
I swear I think I've not clicked off anything. Okay, yeah, don't...
Okay. I was saying, it's the same thing as Facebook, so you already know.
I think I have lost my... Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, no.
28. I don't know where the ends are. Okay. My printer's obviously not working. Anyway, yeah, don't overpost personal. Yeah, people want to know, like, and trust you. So you have to show some personality, guys. You have to show that you are a real person, and that you have, yeah, we're real, you can touch us. Well, not literally, but, that you're not some sort of weird Autobot or fake account or any of that kind of stuff. You want to show what you stand for, what you're about. But if you overpost it and that's all you post, nobody's going to really know what you do. So don't do it, basically. Just stay away from it. Try and balance it out. And as Robin says, 80, 10, 10 is a really, really nice balance of trying to kind of balance that out, of giving mostly value, mostly inspirational stuff, a touch of what you're about, a touch of fun, and then a touch of business. And that's a really good balance to get, and people will follow you because of the value you're giving and showing your personality through that value. Your personality doesn't need to be constantly pictures of you with your kids at the park or whatever. Yeah, that's all fabulous, and we like to see that, but it can be coming out through the content that you create. Our personalities are quite different, and it shows in the things that we create. And I think, we had a good point with the conversation that Robin and I had the other day, that we've all taken one idea and we've made it very different to our own, even though nobody told us that we had to do this. It was just an idea. So we've used our personalities to create that. So, use your personalities, use your ideas, be creative, but don't just basically post photos of your food and photos of your family and what you had for tea.
Drinking water. Somebody take a picture of me and let's post it.
Yeah, or selfies. That's one of the big ones I see a lot, is people selfies over and over and over and over. Exactly. Yes, duck face. Yeah.
Why do you do that? I have no lips, so it doesn't work.
I know. I was like, mine never look right. Yeah.
Maybe we should start doing different animals, like the pig face or the dog face, or I don't know. I don't know what the thing is with the duck face. I'm not a fan.
No.
You will never see a picture of me doing a duck face on.
Well, we just did actually. Did anyone get a picture of that?
Oh, please, no.
That's what screenshot we need. Give me a sec.
I'd rather you get the pig face.
I was gonna say you got me last week in the I don't know what
I know. I'm so sorry.
I was like, really
so hostile. You were like,
I was like, okay, again, if you see the Twitter one, the screenshot that YouTube gladly picked.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do about it. I felt so bad. I was like, oh, if I could change
really,
it, I would.
You didn't change it, you know? And I laughed because I was like, well, apparently I was very passionate at whatever I was talking about, you know? The hands were in it,
yeah.
Yeah, I got one of
It's never flattering. It's never flattering. I don't know why, but it's yeah. I'll laugh at it.
Awesome. So yeah, you know, like we were saying, you know, just its primarily focus is it is your business. It's a business account, even if you don't have a business account yet, because I don't want to confuse people, because I've had Instagram now just started allowing you to have what they call a business account. They are slowly rolling it out. If you don't have it yet, it's coming, okay? They will ask you, is this Instagram account a business account? And they're going to link to Facebook fan page. But if you were using it for business, you were using it to, you know, get leads for sales or reps or anything like that, you do want to show your family in small amounts. You know, you do want to show you having a good time, having a lifestyle. Again, remember, as I was saying, you want to show you in a lifestyle. You know, we didn't leave the office to sit in a cubbyhole all day. So, you know, working outside, like I like to take a picture, you know, when I'm, you know, at the beach the other day, you know, I was doing a little work at the beach, you know, so that popped up on there, you know, but you definitely want to keep it focused because, like you said, otherwise people will leave you. How about the bonus one? I have number 11.
I think we're going to need a little more love because we're over delivering. I mean, we're over delivering.
True.
Yeah. I mean, really, we could just stop now. I mean, and we've done what we said we've done what we came to do.
Exactly. I gave you guys 10. I said everybody 10. I revealed 10 in my community a while ago, you know, so you heard all those. These are 2 brand new ones.
Do you want it, guys?
What are we? We're only at 300. So I mean, you know, by now we're like what, 1,000?
I think last time we had 2,000 plus each.
I think so.
Up?
I think
you guys are quiet today.
Wake up.
I think so, and I think we have more people. I still wish I knew how to. I have to figure out how to read this one day because I say this every week. I don't know what the eyes are and the people are.
The people is the number of people that have come in, and the I is the number that are currently viewing.
Oh, yeah, so we got 23 people.
So 23 people are here hanging out with us right now, presently in this moment. No, 24. Yes. 24. So watching us make animal faces. Okay, so I'm feeling like we need to maybe do 500 minimum for bonuses. If you guys want bonuses, yeah. Don't you like how we're negotiating this? All right.
We're getting there.
Matthew McConaughey. All right. Okay, let's do it.
500 each. Exactly. There we go. 500.
All right, let's do it, ladies. Okay.
Love you so much.
Last 2. Number 11.
Number 11. And this kind of ties in, you know, with what we were talking about earlier, the quality over quantity, guys. This is not a contest of, you know, how many followers can I get. You really need to, and here's why. You really need to target in to the right kind of followers because you want to be bringing people in. Why waste your time, right, trying to bring people to your profile that are never going to be interested in what you're sharing? That's just a waste. And in order to do that, you know, you have to follow. I mean, it's a very reciprocal thing. And remember, guys, you're out of bandwidth at 7,500. Only follow 7,500 people. So you have to be picky and choosy with that because that's it. Once you reach the cap, you can go no higher. So always think quality over quantity. Always be very specific about who you're targeting and who you're seeking to connect with, because you want to spend your time engaging with the right kind of people that are going to be reciprocal, that are going to be open to you, that are seeking out what it is that you have to offer. So like we said earlier, don't buy followers and don't go in there just to follow anybody and everyone. You need to be laser focused and targeted. So you want to seek out people who are hanging out in the right places, whatever that looks like for your business. And you want to find people that are active. You want to find people that are in there engaging with other people as well. Those people are active Instagram users, and that's who you want to be connecting with. So quality over quantity. Don't worry about how many you have. If you think, oh my gosh, I can't invite people to my profile because I only have X number of followers and I don't look like a leader. Well, you know what? Every leader starts on an Instagram or any social media profile sometime with nobody. So so seek to connect with the right people, with quality prospects that are going to be open and interested to what you have to share, whatever your products and services are.
And one little tip when you are starting out to get followers, there's a little way where you can actually go and get your Facebook friends. See who's your Facebook friends if they're on Instagram, and you can follow them. They'll probably follow you back because you already know them. You already like them, okay? So they already like you. So if you're worried, oh man, I got 10 people following me, or I got 0 following me, go in there, get some of your friends to like you and follow you and everything like that. And that'll make you feel a little happier. I'll tell you from personal experience, and you guys can chime in. To me, it took me more work to get to 1,000 followers than it has since. Like, I think I'm almost 25,000, and I think I worked harder to get those first 1,000.
It's the same, same with all of the things, getting off the ground.
Everything. Exactly. Once you get there, it starts snowballing, it starts going. So I know it does take a little while, but definitely push through for those first 1,000, and then you'll really see the joy of Instagram. Okay.
Hashtag.
Last one. Yes. Hashtag. Okay.
Hashtag.
Yes.
Hashtag.
Not, yeah. Do not. I'm putting a big do not on this one. Do not hashtag every word in the caption. Okay. I hate this. In fact, 9 times out of 10, I actually block people to do this because I can't stand it so much. It's hard to read, just like it is on Twitter. Okay. It is hard to read. And think about it, okay? Why do you use hashtags? Okay, this is why I wanted to put it last, because I figured it actually might be.
I totally gave it away, and I didn't mean to. I was saying hashtags for the last conversation that we just finished, so I totally, sorry.
I weaved in well. Hashtags are the Google search of Instagram, okay? If you want to be followed on Instagram and everything like that, you need to be using the right hashtags that are going to target the audience you want. Those people are not searching for the word the, okay? So if you hashtag the, they're not searching it. You only get 30 hashtags, okay? Use them wisely. I suggest using all 30. Some people say I think 11 gives you maximum engagement, To me, I cast a wide net. But all of the 30, one of them is my branded hashtag. Highly suggest you get a branded hashtag, okay? Make it up. This way, people can follow you. Find every post you've ever put up simply, okay? And you can use it across all social media platforms. Very easy. Mine's Market Your Business Blog. So hashtag Market Your Business Blog is my branded hashtag. Nobody else uses it. Then do 15. I don't have enough fingers, but 15 hashtags that describe your picture, your business, what your account is about, okay? Then you want to do 14, because we have 16 so far, branded, 15 describing your account. The last 14 would be words your ideal target market client, whatever you want to call them, is going to be searching for. So many of us are network marketers. Network marketing is a good thing. Network marketing leads always work well. Network marketing pro, great. Network marketing expert. These are all great ones that people search for. Okay. So you have 30 hashtags. Use them wisely. But do not hashtag every word, okay? So that is our last one. What do y'all think?
Questions, guys?
Yes, we have, 16 minutes to go. So we got any questions about Instagram or anything else? Awesome value, ladies. Well, thank you so much, Danny. Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, but I can't hear Nicole.
Sorry, that was me. Actually, my husband just called with an emergency, so I had to mute myself.
Oh.
Hey, I'm saying congratulations to Danny Young, our newest networking superstars gold ambassador. Welcome.
Nice.
Miming. I was miming it.
Yay!
Yes, congratulations, Danny.
Awesome. Congratulations. Yay.
So Danny uses a mixture of different lead generations to get people going, filtering them back through to his group, the same as we all do. I'm quite sure he's on Instagram, and he's our LinkedIn expert, so he's doing pretty well to have hit goals. So.
Yes, in fact, I think, Danny, are you hosting next week or is it the week after, I think? I forget. You're hosting soon, I know.
I am. He loves Insta.
Who doesn't love
next week?
Woohoo!
So next week, okay, we'll give a little plug for Danny. Next week is LinkedIn, hosted by Danny. So
be here, guys.
woohoo! Yes, this time next week. Well, actually, 45 minutes ago, 4 o'clock on Tuesdays. You can see him. Yes, you're hosting next week. Awesome.
Very exciting.
Awesome. So any questions? If not, we can wrap it up and let you go. I don't know, have some dinner. I gotta start making dinner for the family.
I gotta cook.
So
go to bed.
I don't feel like
you gotta go
it.
to bed? Yeah.
Go to bed,
Yeah.
you too.
10 o'clock over there. Oh, it's late.
Not for us.
Awesome.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, well, we are going to wrap this up then. So, yes. Thank you all for coming. And if you need the replay, I know a couple people were asking.
Yeah.
We have it available. So, it'll be on the blog and everything, or on the YouTube page, I should say, in, I don't know, a couple hours. So,
Awesome.
talk to you guys soon. And thank you guys. Thank you, lovely ladies, for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thanks.
Yes, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. And see you guys soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. I hate to kick you out. Bye-bye. Bye.